Well, good morning. My name is Tim and welcome back to the channel. So I'm here at Belmont Lookout. It's on the interior of St. Vincent. I don't know if you're familiar, for folks that aren't from St. Vincent, the Mespo Highway, or as they may call it, Vigi Highway. I probably butchered that pronunciation, but it's a highway that starts down towards the circle or the roundabout in Arnottsville and goes up into the interior. Some people call it, I guess it turns into Mespo Highway when you get a little further up. But I am here this morning. Annis is with her sister down in Kingstown today, so unfortunately she's not with me for this adventure. Very windy up here this morning. I was going to try to get the drone up in the air and take some video of the interior. So just for folks that aren't familiar with St. Vincent, you know, it's easy to come here as a tourist or, you know, on vacation and really stick to the windward and the leeward highway and just look at all the attractions along the perimeter and along the coastline. But really the true St. Vincent and what they call the breadbasket of the country is in the interior, up in the Mespo area, where all the produce and agriculture is actually grown. It's very mountainous and very rich, and it's really the heart of this country from what I'm told. I don't know a ton of history about it, but from my wife's family and what they tell me, this is really where most of the stuff is really grown and sold and brought down to a lot of the locations down in some of the towns on the perimeter of the island. So what I'm going to try to do, I've taken a few pictures. I'm going to try to see if I can get the drone up in the air without it being too high of winds, and I'm going to try to get some really good interior overhead shots of some of the mountainous regions and some of the homes that are up on the side of the mountains. So I hope I can do that for you and give you a great representation of what the interior and the true heart of St. Vincent really looks like. So give me a few minutes and we'll see where we go with this. All right, bye. Very windy today. My drone's pretty stable, but when you get into really, really high winds like this, it gets a little bit wonky. So I'm going to get it out and about over this area here and see if we can get some really good images of the interior. I think you guys will really enjoy it. Stay tuned.
Happy place in my life every living day. Happy place in my life every living day. A happy place in my life every living day. I'm at a happy place in my life, and it can't change. No way. And I just come out here to do right. So whether day or night, I will never ever change. I'm at a happy place everywhere I go. I'm at a happy place, never ever change. I'm at a happy place everywhere I go. I'm a happy place. So when you see me rocking with my friends, it's just a love, it's just a vibes on the ends. And when you see me rocking by myself, tell them it's no false pretense, so me tell them. And when you see the liquor in me head, me live my life like it's no problem. And anybody want fight with me, tell them me only I love for them. That's why I will never ever change. I'm a happy place everywhere I go. I'm a happy place, never ever change. I'm a happy place everywhere I go. I'm a happy place. I smile at them, give the vibes away, and I smile at them, give bad vibes away. Tell them I smile at them, give the vibes away, and I smile at them. Keep bad vibes away, that's why I will never ever change. I'm a happy place everywhere I go. I'm a happy place, never ever change. I'm a happy place everywhere I go. I'm a happy place. So take a bounce to the rhythm, jump to the rhythm, every vibes to the rhythm, grind to the rhythm, we go pump to the rhythm, drink to the rhythm, everything with the rhythm. So take a bounce to the rhythm, jump to the rhythm, every vibes to the rhythm, grind to the rhythm, we go pump to the rhythm, drink to the rhythm, everything to the rhythm. Cause I'm at a happy place in my life every living day. Happy place in my life every living day. A happy place in my life every living day. Tell them I'm at a happy place in my life every living day. Happy place in my life every living day. A happy place in my life every living day. Hey, every living day. I'm at a happy place in my life, and it can't change. And I just come out here to do right. So will never ever change. I'm a happiness everywhere I go. I'm a happiness never ever change. I'm a happiness everywhere I go. So take a bounce to the rhythm, jump to the rhythm, every vibes to the rhythm, wine to the rhythm, we go down to the rhythm, turn to the rhythm, everything with the rhythm. So take a bounce to the rhythm, jump to the rhythm, every vibes to the rhythm, wine to the rhythm, we go down to the rhythm, turn to the rhythm, everything to the rhythm.
Okay, so I'm back in the car now. I'm going to hook up the GoPro to the front of the windshield and just show some of the viewers some of the windy, narrow, steep, mountainous roads. When you get up towards Belmont and even further into Mespo, the roads get very narrow and steep, and you know, it actually goes up several miles. I think it goes up probably, I don't know, 10 miles maybe up into the interior. But we're at Belmont, so I'm going to turn on the camera and show you pretty much the road from the Belmont Lookout back down to Arnes Vale. So let me turn this off and get it set up, and we'll see what we can get. Alright, this is the start of the road heading down the hill. I got this truck behind me carrying propane, so I'm going to see if I can pull over a little bit here and get him off my tail so I can not have to speed down the road here because I get a little crazy. See this guy's flying down here. I know that it wouldn't seem like these guys would drive very fast down these very narrow roads, but they actually do. They're very confident and they're used to it, and you know, time is money. So you can see these guys just barreling down the road, kids sitting in the back hanging off the rails like nothing's, you know, nothing's unsafe to them. You know, surprisingly, there are a lot of auto accidents in St. Vincent because of the way they drive. You know, in the last month we've been here, we've seen probably 10 accidents and been behind several on the road, or vans, or what they call buses, you know, trying to pass and hitting each other, and buses going over embankments, and buses losing axles, and people hitting walls, and people, you know, going into gutters. You can see a lot of the sides of these roads. Sometimes they're pretty flat, but other times they're just open holes. So if you get too close to one edge, you can easily go off into the gutter and crash, like these turns here. They're blind turns. You can't really see around them very easily. I know for you local Vincy people, it's just business as usual. But for people like us that are used to driving in the U.S., these are, you can hear my crazy Suzuki, you know, giving me all kinds of messages in Japanese or whatever language it is, and I have no clue what the hell he's saying. But yeah, so these are some of the roads heading down, and when you look over the embankment here, you can see very, very deep valleys. But yet all these houses are kind of perched at the very tops of the roads with kind of very, very steep backyards. There's another guy that wants to pass me. I'm trying not to go too fast so I can give you a good after the beginning of the year, I think business is starting to go back to business as usual. I don't know what these other little villages are. I know when we get down towards the bottom, we get down towards the spring water facility, Belair. That's towards the bottom of the road here. Get close to the edge. Got another van. He's probably gonna walk past me, so I'm gonna wait and see what he wants to do. But I'm not gonna kill myself. Just a van driver for 2 minutes on his travels. I'm sure once he sees a spot he can pass, he'll allow me. Pull over, actually let him pass. As far as roads go, this isn't too terrible. We were on some roads up into the other part of the island, up to Queens Drive. Some of the roads way at the top are asphalt. Some are concrete, some are asphalt, but some of the asphalt roads are just completely full of holes. More holes than road, actually. And it's amazing that the suspensions in these cars and the tires and the rims. Look at this guy speeding around this corner. But it's amazing that the suspensions hold up and the alignments hold up as well as they do because of the road condition. There's just a lot of secondary roads, what I call secondary roads. And St. Vincent doesn't really have what I would say would be a robust transportation department like what we have, Department of Transportation up in all the states up in the U.S. that maintain the quality of roads. They collect taxes through the gas tax to maintain the roads. Here the roads have to be really, really bad before they take any initiative to redo the roads. Unless it's part of the main highway and it's, where dignitaries or people want to travel or go into sandals, then they're going to fix the road and make sure that it's passable. But some of these mountainous secondary roads, at least from my perspective, I'm not a full-time resident down here, but it seems like they don't spend a lot of money or time to repair some of these secondary roads. People just put up with it, They just go slow around some of the potholes and some of the defects in the road and just deal with it, right? Because they're used to the government taking a long, long time to fix this kind of stuff. First day back has been really busy. I took Annis down to Kingstown to drop her off. Her and her sister were going to walk around Kingstown and get some errands done. So what's going on here? Let's see. This person is just parked on the side of the road.